Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Katelyn from Katelyn Plans, and today I'm going to be planning in my big catch-all planner for the week of December 12th through 18th. And the 18th is the first night of Hanukkah, so I'm going to be decorating my spread for that this week. I have some stickers from my own shop that I've been very excited to use for this occasion. I have the 3 sheets that I kind of made for this. So I've got the Hanukkah one, which was in the shop last year. It got a little bit of a revamp for this year, so I'm going to use this one, probably put the menorah in there and some quotes off of this one. And then this was from this year. It is the Happy Holidays sticker sheet, so it's like Hanukkah foods. I am going to be cooking my mother's latke recipe on Sunday, so I'm going to put that on Sunday. And then I have the snowy blooms that match the color palette just for like a little bit of a floral accent. So I've got these 3 sticker sheets, and then I picked up some wrapping paper at TJ Maxx to wrap some gifts for Hanukkah. My boyfriend is Jewish, so we do Hanukkah in our apartment, but I picked up some wrapping paper to wrap some gifts, and I thought it'd be really cute because I don't think I'm going to go through the whole roll. I thought it'd be really cute to like maybe use this as like a scrapbook paper kind of accent. It was only $4 for the roll. It's really cute. Gold foiling on like, I think it's like a cream backdrop. But I thought that would pair well with my sticker sheets. So that's what I'm going to do for this spread. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. I actually have a pretty packed week as far as commitments go. So I'm going to need to bring in some boxes. I'll probably do gold foil to match the foiling on that wrapping paper. But let's just get right into it. Okay, so I think the first step is to like take the plastic coating and my hair off of the wrapping paper so we can kind of see what we're working with here. I think this is so pretty. There are some like cut lines or like the marks on the back so you can cut it straight. I don't think they're going to show through once I get it flat on the paper, but when you're like holding it up in the light, you can kind of see the grid kind of poking through. This is just gorgeous. I think maybe the best way to do this for me is to like cut off a square or like cut off a section of it the size of scrapbook paper. That way I'm not working with like a whole roll of paper as we plan this video. It's like a full roll of wrapping paper. So I don't think I want to like keep waving this around. I think I need to like cut it down a little bit, and maybe those little grid lines will help me out. All right, so now that I have this, I got to decide, what am I doing with this sheet of scrapbook paper? I like want to do something different with it because in the last 2 weeks I've just done like these corner clusters. So I'm like tempted to do scrapbook paper, not even scrapbook paper, but like paper that does like just through the center of the spread. I don't know. Or maybe I could cut out like full boxes of this. I don't know how exact we can like really get, but like I would really like to do that. And maybe because it has those inch markers on the back, like each box is probably an inch. That makes sense. Like, I don't know why they would size it otherwise. I feel like I can get a lot closer to like the size of a Happy Planner box than I could with scrapbook paper. So I'm going to give that a stab. I don't have a ruler though, so maybe we'll use the measurement of the grid to figure this out. So it looks like just over like 3 tall and how many wide? This is what I get for like not being a super scientific crafter, and it looks like 2 wide. So I'll do like 3 by 2 boxes. I'll cut a few of them out. So this is my initial attempt at cutting out the size of one of the boxes. I think it worked out pretty well. It's pretty close. And for that area, like for some of those corners that don't exactly match up, I can just stick a sticker over it because that's what I was planning on doing. So I'm going to cut a few of those because I want them kind of scattered throughout the spread. I think that is just gorgeous. Oh, that gold foil. I cannot get over it. Okay, so I want to say I cut 6 of them. And if I need more, I can go back to the wrapping paper because we've got so much of it. But I'm going to start getting some stuff on the pages. I'm going to put these into place using my Tombow Mono Dots adhesive. So I'm just going to start by covering the back of this first one. My nails are an absolute mess. They've been a mess for like 2 weeks now. I just have not had the motivation to paint them. So I will get them done at some point. I'm sorry they just like look so gross and you have to stare at it while I'm doing all my sticker stuff. But I don't know. They've just been kind of like messed up. It is winter, so my like eczema is coming back, which like really impacts my nails for some reason. They get kind of like, they just break really easy and they get really like weirdly textured. That one of the fun things about having just awful skin. So I put this box up here on Monday, and then I'm going to take this floral off of the Snowy Blooms. I've used these stickers before on my channel. I used them in a daily, and I just did like a snowfall daily with them, but they do match the color palette of those other two sheets. And I will say, if you're still looking for Hanukkah stickers, I do have these available as a digital download, so you could get them instantly. Let's see. What do I want to pair with this? Could do a challah over here. That might be nice. Or could do something off of here, like a quote might be cool. Can take this and just like layer. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I want these stickers to like overlap that wrapping paper. I don't want it to be like just solid like boxes of like the paper. It is really cute though. I had some options to choose between, and I thought this one was just like something classic that I could use like again and again. I always go for like animal wrapping papers, you know, when I'm given an option and I'm like, oh, it's dog print wrapping paper. That's typically what I'll go for, but I was feeling a little bit more like, we're going to go with like basics this year for wrapping paper. So I got this one, and I got one that has like penguins on it, and they're wearing like little gold scarves. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good looking cluster up here. I could even take some of the other like stars from this sheet and we could add those in. I like the variation between the ones that are filled in and the ones that are like just the outline. So I think that looks good. And it really brings back that wrapping paper kind of thing. So this is my first little cluster. And then I don't think I want to do like a checkerboard kind of thing. I think I just want to do them kind of randomly. So I'm going to do one down here at the bottom of Tuesday, and then maybe one in that center row on Wednesday. So the main plans for this week are that I am working, which is kind of a given at this point. I'm always working. And then we're going to a concert. And then Nick's office has a holiday party. So we're doing all that. I feel like there's more on the docket. A couple people's birthdays this week. Taylor Swift's birthday is on the 13th. And then I have two friends on the 12th who have birthdays. So I'm going to mark those in the planner. And I'm so happy that I finally completed my December monthly. Like, it's all filled in. It's looking good. But it's really keeping me on track for like stuff like this, where I'm like, what do I have going on this week? I don't need like a piece of scrap paper that just like has all the important dates written out. I just have it there in the monthly. I'm trying to line these up with the outlines of the boxes. It'll have to be good enough, you know, like it's not going to be perfect. So for this floral, do I want one like down here? Because I feel like there's going to be a cluster at the intersection of those two. So I'm thinking if I put one like here, we could do something out of here, or maybe some dreidels, or like this one with the gelt. That could be kind of nice, like just down here at the bottom of that box. And then at that intersection point, maybe some more florals. I haven't really used any of these like little floral accents. So I'm going to play around with that. Do I want one in the cluster I've already created? Maybe. I really like the blue florals, and for some reason everybody goes crazy over blue florals. That's just kind of been like something I've noticed. The blue florals are selling really well. Maybe I need to do more blue florals for the shop. It's like, I'm kind of tired of really conventional floral colors. I mean, pink flowers are great and all, but I feel like I have so many of them at this point. So it's nice to kind of mix and match with like different colors and aesthetics when I'm making floral designs. And I would say something about my December release, but I am just like kind of swamped like work-wise, so I don't know exactly what is going on with that. So I'll try to share some more details in the future with that. I think there's still going to be a December release. I want to say there will be, but I can't make any promises right now. And if there isn't, then I'm just going to do like an early January release. So I'll keep you posted on that. I'm adding in some of these little confetti stickers just kind of around like the clusters. I think they add a little extra something. I don't want to use them all on this half of the spread though. I got to be careful about that. Let's see. Could do this one with the trio of stars. Like here maybe? That could be kind of cute. I'm just layering stickers on stickers on stickers. But this looks really fun. It does kind of overlap over that line a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to be too picky and grab the X-Acto knife to fix it because that seems like just a lot. So I'm looking at the food stickers and I'm thinking to myself, like, if I'm going to have food on the other half of the spread, I probably should have some on this half of the spread. So I'm going to bring a little bit in, just like over here, overlapping that box. I don't know how I want to, like, accent that. Although if we have that challah, I should probably put the Happy Holidays with it. There are different fonts between the two sheets, so this one's a little bit more scripty and this one is like a little bit more playful, but I think they work fine together. So like, how does this look? Like if it's right there. I don't mind it. I think that works out fine. It just might need like another little accent sticker or something. Well, we've only got 2 filled in stars on that one, so I'm going to take one of these because I'm trying to distribute evenly between the 2 pages. And this will kind of help tack down those corners of the wrapping paper that I didn't get completely covered in the Mono Dots adhesive. So we'll add in just some little dots right into the periphery there. So this is kind of what this half of the week is looking like. I do need to put boxes in, but I gotta decide. Do I want to put them in now, or do I want to wait until I've got the decorative stuff going on over here? I'm going to go ahead and find the gold boxes and we'll just kind of like think on it. I've got this whole stack of them from Jen from Chappy Plans, who just like gifted me all of her gold foil boxes because she's amazing and doesn't use them. So I've got all of these. Now I got to think of like what's going on plans wise this week. So I have work on Monday and then I have my 2 friends' birthdays. Not related at all. They are 2 friends from different areas of my life, but they both have birthdays on the 12th. So, should I put the birthdays like down here and do the work up top? Yeah, that seems right. Could even like add them onto the... That's really cute, but should I do that? We're going to cluster it up in this spread. I'm going to like go outside my comfort zone and just add boxes on top of like the decorative stuff. I think that looks really good. So, got that. I need to add in some birthday stickers. I want to find like gold foiled stickers that say birthday. I don't know exactly where I'm going to find those, but I'll have to track them down. And then Taylor Swift's birthday on the 13th. I'm going to mark that in my planner. I know it's a little dramatic, but we're going to put that in there. And then my boyfriend's holiday work party is on Wednesday, so I'm going to take a box for this. I already picked out a dress for it. I don't know. It seems like it's going to be kind of casual. It's supposed to be at like a brewery kind of thing. So I'm like, maybe I pick something a little too like formal, but I don't know. I'll make that call when we get down to the wire and I'm getting ready to leave for the party. So I'm going to put that box right there for that. I think it layers pretty well into this cluster, although this is becoming like mega cluster over here. So I'm going to try not to add too much more into that. When I pulled birthday stickers for the monthly, I pulled them from Essential Seasons, which has a lot of birthday stickers, like these ones. I could use these. I think this gray and this blue are close enough to my color palette. I'm really hoping for gold, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that in this book. So we've got the silver ones that I already used. We're not going to do silver and gold. We're going to see what we've got. These are a little bit more like browns and reds, and I don't think I want that. And then Summer has like a rainbow of colors, but I'm not a huge fan of those. So I'm going to test these out. I think that's close enough. It's like a gray blue. So we're going to take that and we're going to take the like darker gray. There's a lighter gray and a darker gray. I feel like the darker gray is a little bit closer to like that tone of blue right there. So we're going to do maybe boxes layered with the birthday stickers. I don't know if I want the like skinny ones. Thinking something like this. And I need to remember I gotta put like 2 birthday or 2 names in this Monday box. So should I do it like there? Could add it into the cluster. I'm gonna put it in the center because I don't want it to like add on to this one. So birthday. And I feel like when I write their birthdays in, I'm just gonna like put it above birthday. But if I have 2 names, maybe I need like a slightly taller box. Or maybe these just like aren't the birthday stickers for me. Maybe I need to like do a little bit more hunting. So I grabbed Botanicals, like this mega sticker book, which is like the notes and florals one. And I feel like I can find just a very simple sticker that says birthday on it. And there's gold foil in this book too. So birthday, birthday, here we go. This makes my life a lot easier. So I'm going to take 2 of those. And we'll take party as well for the holiday party. I'm going to hold this off to the side though, because I feel like if I'm adding in functional words, I'll probably keep going back to that book. So we've got Michael and Lila on Monday, and then Taylor Swift on Tuesday. So I'll take another box for that. It's just gonna layer right here. I don't need like a whole lot of room for the holiday party. I probably will want to write like what time it's at and like where it's gonna be, but I don't need like a full box for that. So we're just gonna title it party. And I picked the dot grid for this because there weren't any like, I didn't see any boxes that were just like completely empty. I don't know if the Happy Planner even makes the boxes like this that are completely empty. So we went with dot grid. I think that's fine. But this is what I've got for this half of the spread. I'm going to flip over and just kind of work over here for a little bit. So I've got 3 of these left. I might need to cut more if I decide that it needs more. And I'm thinking about this. I'm like, I want one at the top of Thursday, but I don't want this to be like a complete diagonal. So I could do a box down here. We could go right next to the one that I already did. I don't know. There's like no good way to place this because either way, it's just going to like connect to the Thursday in some way, shape, or form. Like diagonal, diagonal, right next to it. But I don't want to like skip Thursday altogether. Maybe I should cut one more box because then I'll have one on every day. Well, maybe we just own the diagonal. I'm going to put one here and then put one at the top of Friday. This is like really nice wrapping paper. It's like thick and I don't know, the stars are like slightly raised. They've got a little bit of texture to them. It's very nice. I keep saying that, but it's cute. TJ Maxx is definitely my like go-to place for like holidays and gift shopping. I think I mentioned this in a previous video that I went to like 3 or 4 TJ Maxx's in one day last week looking for a specific pair of shoes. Did not find the shoes, but I did find gifts for everybody on my list. There's just like 1 or 2 more things that I need to like pick up. So I've got those 2 kind of in place there. And then I feel like we're just gonna do like diagonal here. So that way it's just like continuous diagonals through the spread. But with that logic, I feel like these 2 would have been filled in with the scrapbook paper, but we're just gonna ignore that because I didn't think ahead that far. So I cut one more of the wrapping paper. I keep wanting to say scrapbook paper. I cut one more rectangle out of that. So I can place these 2 and then we'll add in the decorative stuff on top of it. I started watching White Lotus on HBO Max. My coworker has been like telling me for like 2-3 weeks now that I'm gonna really like it. I finished the first season. I thought it was really good. It's like really well shot. The cinematography is just really great. So I liked it a lot. It's not so much like plot driven as it is like super heavy on the character development, because the kind of concept behind it is it takes place at like a fancy vacation resort in Hawaii, and there are several like families or visitors or couples or whatever at this resort at the same time, and it's kind of how they interact with each other and their families and whatnot over the course of a week's vacation. So it's like really heavy on the character development and how they like interact with each other. It was really well done. I feel like a lot of the stuff that HBO does is like pretty high production value. So I enjoyed that. I'm going to start watching season 2 probably tonight. Like, I feel like that's on my list of things. And I can get like a lot of episodes done. Oh, I think the issue with the scrap or the wrapping paper is that stickers don't come up off of it as well as like other paper. You would think it would be the opposite because it's kind of glossy, but the stickers really want to stick to it. Anyway, I think I'm going to start watching season 2 of that tonight. I can get a lot of TV done while I'm working on like cutting orders. I'm still working through a lot of orders right now, so I feel like that's probably going to be on the docket for tonight. I'm going to put this menorah down here. It shouldn't be completely lit up at this point. It should really just be the center one and the one on the right for Sunday, but I'm going to place it on this side of the spread, or as close to Sunday as possible, which will be the first night of Hanukkah. We have our wonderful dachshund menorah that has been sitting out on the table for the past like year and a half. It wouldn't be a year and a half, it'd be 2 years. Just because we just like don't have the space to store holiday decorations. Most of them just kind of stay out for a long period of time. Okay, so I'm putting this with the floral over here. I feel like I talked about this in a video like a while ago. It probably wasn't last year. It might have been the year before. I don't know how long I've been on YouTube. It's been a long time though. Anyway, we have this menorah. It's shaped like a dachshund and it is so cute, and I got it from Target, and yeah, it's like just so beautiful. It's gold. It's like a gold like metallic dachshund. It is so cute. So we're going to do that on Sunday. I'm going to cook. It'll be very nice and relaxed. So we're going to put Hanukkah with that cluster over there, because I think that makes the most sense. Should I cover up the quote down here, or should I just kind of let it be? I think we can let the quote be this time. It's not like irritating me too much, because normally when I put like a quote over a quote, I'm like, that's a lot. We need to do something about that. But in this case, I feel like this is just like so different. Like this is big and it's kind of scripty, and this is kind of small. I feel like it's fine. So I'm going to add in some like kind of confetti type stickers around this cluster to really fully flesh it out. And I have just like a bad habit of just sticking sticker scraps right back on the sheet if I decide that I don't need them, or like I cut them off the side of the page and I'm like, maybe I'll want them at some point. And then they just kind of live there. So it's a sticker dumping ground for me. Take this one and we'll see. I can't overlap the words of that quote, because if we're leaving the quote, it needs to be like fully there. The dachshund story being said, like to say that this looks nothing like our menorah, but it is cute. It's more traditional. So we're going to add this cluster down here at the bottom. And then, as I was saying, I want the latkes on Sunday as well. But I have to think about what I have plans-wise. I think I took work off on Sunday, so I think I have just like Etsy work time and then like the first night of Hanukkah. Well, we're going to a concert on Friday, so I'm going to take the other full-sized box off of the sheet, the only other one in the dot grid, and I'm going to put that on Friday so that I have that marked out. I don't think it's going to be a very good concert, but that's exactly what I'm wanting right now. I'm wanting like kind of washed up like 80s music, 80s rock music. So that's what we'll be doing on Friday. I think it's not at a casino, but it's at like a club of some sort, but like not a club in the club sense. It's like a sleazy kind of, I don't even know. Nick bought the tickets, so we're going to that on Friday. I think he's very excited for it. I'm along for the ride. I mean, I will never turn down like a concert. I really like concerts. And the funny thing is that our anniversary is actually coming up next week, I want to say. When does next week end? Does it end on the 25th? Okay, I think it'll be the following week, so it'll be like New Year's week. But it's our anniversary, and I have been like thinking about what do I want to get him for our anniversary. It'll be 3 years. And I figured it out. I'm like, one of his favorite bands is playing in Chicago over the summer. I mean, we've already seen them once, but they're playing over the summer. And I'm like, it could be fun to do like a summer concert. Like we could like go down to Chicago and have dinner and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get these tickets to this concert. So I find decent-ish tickets to this show, and I have them in my cart on Ticketmaster. This is my redemption of Ticketmaster. Let's see if it works out this time. And I'm like, okay, I should probably ask Nick, like, what he's got going on this date. It's like in June or something like that. But I'm like, he's got a busier schedule than I am, or than I do, and he has stuff that's like booked out ahead of time. So I'm gonna go ask him like, hey, do you have anything going on whatever date it is? We'll just say like June 19th. Do you have anything planned for June 19th? And he's like, are you talking about like this concert? And I'm like, yeah, I was gonna get tickets for our anniversary. And he's like, well, I already bought us tickets for our anniversary to that same show. And I'm like, damn it, okay, I gotta refigure the gift. But it's funny that we're gonna get the exact same gift for each other. So we will be going to that concert. I think we have dinner plans for our anniversary as well, but like our actual anniversary in December and not like in June. I know it's kind of like far away to do a concert in June for a December anniversary, but I thought it would be a really good gift. And lately I've been like wanting like more experience type stuff as gifts rather than like more clothes, because I have so many clothes. And planner supplies. I've got so many planner supplies. Like, I just kind of want to do like events or activities, that kind of stuff. So it was funny that we ended up like trying to get the same tickets. Okay, so I'm going to do this one, the Latka pun, right up here. Kind of mixing and matching those fonts. I think they work pretty well together. I'm going to go back over to these little like scraps that I cut off the edge of the page, and I'm going to add one onto the side of this box just to kind of round this out a little bit more. There's something sticky on it, but I'll just pull that aside. So now I'm like, okay, we've got these last little bits of the florals that can kind of be scattered throughout. I'm going to try to make my way through at least one sticker sheet, because we started with 3. So I'm like, okay, if we can work through one complete sticker sheet, that would make me happy. Do like right down here. And I can think on that a little bit more. Got these stickers over here. There's not a lot of room to put boxes on Sunday, so maybe I need to like take a pause and put the functional stuff into place. And I'm thinking like maybe there's like stickers that say work in the Oh So Many Stickers Botanicals book. I just want like labels on stuff, you know? I didn't see any that said work, although I did find date night. We can put together date night. There weren't any that said concert either, or there might have been, and I just like didn't see them in the gold foil because I don't want to do like black. I just want them all to like match. So we're going to do date night on that concert. I'm going to put it right up here at the top as kind of like a little label for this box. And I feel like the font of these like letter or label stickers matches kind of the font of that. So I think they look pretty good together. Boxes, that's what I'm thinking about. So this half of the spread is like done with all the functional things. And then I work Thursday and Saturday. So could add this right here for Thursday, just to kind of mirror what I'm doing on Monday, because if we're overlapping some boxes, I feel like I want most of them to be like kind of in that style. And then I said Saturday, so I could do it like right here, or we could go like right down here, keep it in line with the other one maybe. That wouldn't hurt. Or I could just do it like in the center of the box. Not a huge fan of it like up there though. Trying to decide. I feel like in line with the other one, but like mostly not layered. That works out pretty well. And then I've got that concert there. I don't think I need anything for Sunday. I mean, yes, it's the first night of Hanukkah, but like, I don't know if that needs a sticker per se, because it's already got all the decorations that would suggest that, yes, it is the first night of Hanukkah. So we're going to leave it like that. I think I'm good on boxes for now. And I'm going to take a look at this. I maybe want some more like food stickers. So I feel like if I take the donut, we could maybe make that work over here in the sidebar by like peeling up these accent stickers. So I'm going to take these up off of the page just because I feel like I could use them somewhere else and they would get completely covered up if I didn't move them. So I'm going to put this right over here. And I could even like just add them back in around. Could do that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I love all the different things kind of coming together. It's very fun. We've got some more food stickers, but it might be overkill if I do that. So I'm going to take just a few more little stars to decorate these clusters. I don't know if I want the like little branches or like little leafy kind of things in here, because they just like, it's a lot. Like it's already a lot. So I'm going to add these in, kind of framing this out. And it provides like a little bit of like balance from this one over here. So kind of balances out nicely there. Going to hold on to these. I'll probably use them in my daily because I feel like I'm going to use this like sticker combo again to make a daily. Take the other dreidel. So we've got those ones. So this one is going to go like, could go over here. I don't like that there. Could frame out Hanukkah on that side. Or we could just go like right here. That looks pretty good. I didn't stick it down completely because I felt like maybe I could add in like something else underneath it. Maybe something like this. I don't hate that. And then I'll take this last star off of the Hanukkah sheet to stick that corner down just in case it didn't get enough like mono dots adhesive on it. And then I have this like fragment. And for that, I'm going to do something similar to what I did over here with the concert. And I'm just going to add in like a pop of color right here by the holiday party. I think that worked out pretty well. So this sheet of stickers is done. And then I have these ones left. And I feel like I don't need any more like quote or text stickers because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's like a nice odd number. So I don't want to mess with that too much. And we also have a nice odd number with the like wrapping paper boxes too, because there's 7 of them. So I think that worked out pretty well. I'm feeling happy with this. I think I will need to repunch this page though, because I put that challah right over the punch. And I think I'm just going to stick this back on the discs and get a good look at it. It's feeling pretty filled. And there is still room if I need to add boxes in. Like if I have stuff come up on Thursday, I can put boxes in on Thursday. Not a big deal. But I've got all the functional things in there. And I do like that I've branched out from what I normally do with like just kind of straight on in the rows or the columns and kind of clustered them a little bit more. Okay, so it's back on the discs. I stood up and I got a good look at it and I am just so pleased with the way this turned out. I think this is so pretty. I was very inspired with or inspired by a picture that Plan with Elise sent me ahead of time using my stickers. And I kind of like the way that she clustered some stuff, so I kind of was thinking about that while I made this, but I really did make it my own, I think. Very pleased with the layering, and I love the accent that the scrapbook paper brought in. Or it's not scrapbook paper, it's wrapping paper. I'm gonna have to do that again. Maybe I'll use my penguin wrapping paper at some point. But I like being able to bring in some what the hell was that? I don't know what fell. I think it was a journal or something. Sorry for all the language in this video. It was very light, but I'm sorry if that's not what you were expecting. Anyway, so I really love being able to bring in those like kind of unconventional elements and like really think on that, because there aren't a whole lot of things on the market for like Hanukkah products and Hanukkah stickers and whatever. I know Happy Planner finally added it to one of their holiday books this year, so you can get a sheet of like Happy Planner ones, but I like being able to bring in stuff like this. I know in the past, Plan with Elise has brought in things like napkins and stuff like that into her planner, which it's super great to be able to be creative like that, but it's also really great to be like included in those like sorts of like sticker products, like Happy Planner stickers and whatever. So I like working with the challenge, but I also like being able to like use stuff that's like specifically made for a holiday. So this is what I've got for this week. If you are celebrating Hanukkah starting on Sunday, I wish you a happy Hanukkah. I will definitely be enjoying my latkes. That is like my favorite thing in the world. If you're a latke person, you got to tell me, are you a sour cream or applesauce person? Ketchup is not an option. I don't count that as an option. I'm a sour cream person. But when I make latkes, I sometimes put chives in them to do like a sour cream and chive kind of thing. Anyway, so that's what we're going with for this week's spread. Very pleased with the way this turned out. If you're interested in these stickers, I will link them down below. I'm going to link them as both physical and digital stickers. If you want them instantly, the digital stickers are the way to go. I'm still kind of on that Black Friday processing time on my Etsy shop, so things are taking a little bit longer to get out the door. So if you order like holiday stickers now, I don't think you're going to be able to get them in time for the holidays. So just all that out on the table, this is what we've got. I need to get a move on it and get to cutting some more orders. So here you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Katelyn Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.